cricket, but even if you are not a big cricket fan, you can still watch the video. So before I start the video, click the subscribe button and smash the like button for more new videos. And before that, happy Sankranti to everybody, and wish everybody a really happy Sankranti to everybody of my viewers and subscribers. So let's start. So what are we doing today? So today, as you know, the topic cricket, and you can see my bats and you can see this hammer here. I'm going to show you today how to knock your new bat at home. So now we need to know what our bats made with, right? So bats are made with a special type of wood which is known as willow, which is only found in a few places on earth. The most common willow which we have is English willow. We have two types of willow, Kashmir willow and English willow. But English willow is the main one which we use since it is more durable. So now, as you can see, even Kashmir willow, it's this willow, which is Kashmir willow, is still brought from the willow trees which are found in the UK. So from the UK, they are shipped here to India, so we can manufacture the bats. So now, how do you prepare a bat? So why do you even need to prepare your bat by using knocking? Why should you knock your bat? So now, I didn't knock this bat because I still don't know what was knocking 2 years ago. So this is what happened to the bat after so many years, about 2 years. This is what happened to the bat, really damaged bat. So actually the bat was not exactly good at hitting the balls. So it was, so I was not able to maneuver the ball and get many runs in matches. So then I found out what was the problem, and the problem was I didn't do the knocking. So then I found out what was knocking. And this is a random 4-size bat. Any kids can easily play with this bat. Everything is nice. So now I got a new bat which is an English willow bat, SG Century Classic. It's an English willow bat. You can see it's a 5-size bat. And this is it for this bat. And now, what do you use for knocking this? So this which I have got here is a cherry wood mallet. It's really light. I use this mostly to do knocking because it's easy to maneuver. There are also other type of mallets, but it's best if you use this, because the other mallets, like suppose a Wheaton mallet, I exactly don't know the name, but some other mallets which are actually in like dark olive green color, it's best not to use them, or black color. It's best not to use them because you see, when you try to, because mostly knocking is only you have to do it on the edges or on the tips of the bat. So if you do it with a really dense and heavy mallet, there's a high chance you can damage it. So that's why I prefer the lighter mallet. It's about, like, I can say about higher than 100 grams, about it could be max about 400 grams or 300 grams. So without any more talking, let's begin with the knocking process. So first, after you get a new bat, if don't apply fish cover on it because you want to play. First, do the knocking, then apply the fish cover. So as you can see, first how do you start with is you take this and you slowly start like hitting the edges slowly. Even though this is a light mallet, as you can see, even though this is a light mallet, it's better to use it carefully because still this can damage the bat. So here's how we start. Just slowly start going around the corners, front and back, front and back. Don't do it too hard and don't do it too soft. I can do it on the other side also. And as you slowly get the hang of it, you can do it a bit harder. Even the toe of the bat. And then eventually, after knocking all of the edges, you can start knocking at the middle. Now, when you're actually knocking, don't put the mallet above this sticker area. You can see the small like triangle this big triangle thing here, right? This is known as a splice. This connects the handle to the bat. So if you actually like hit it near the splice area, you could actually like loosen the handle, and then you would not be like able to maneuver the bat nicely. And you could also separate them both. So it's best not to hit anywhere above the sticker. So I suggest keep hitting it. And also there's actually another tip for hitting the bat. Some people say you have to like deflect it off the bat like this. But what most people say to me is that do it like straight on without stopping. Because when you actually hit a cricket ball, you're not gonna actually be deflecting off the ball like this. You're gonna be stopping the ball. So that's why just keep on doing like this. And actually while you're doing this knocking, you have another benefit. You can find out which is the best spot for the bat, which is the best spot in the bat to hit the ball. So which is called a sweet spot. So that the sweet spot is a place where you can use the bat to hit the ball the hardest. So if I see this is the part where I can feel the soft noise. So I can say this is the sweet spot. So this is the place where the ball will hit hardest. And after you are actually done with the knocking process, after to know that you have done with the knocking in process, you actually, if you have a leather ball, actually don't take a normal old leather ball. If you have a new leather ball, just hit it to the surface of the bat. And if you see any marks, that means the knocking process has still not been done. So just the other way you can also say that the knocking in process has been done. You can look into the light and you can see all these indentations. So means there are like small like marks you can see. And when you slowly stop the marks from being seen when you see into the light, that means the knocking in process is almost done. So just keep on doing it, and within 2 or 3 days the bat will be ready, and then you can apply the fish cover, and then you can dominate the whole cricket ground. So if you like the video, like, and don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button for more new videos on this type of content if you are a cricketer like me. So I'm out.